I think that early this week now, Mitri say, interdicting Kofi. Inti obi to say Kofi boat madam for power.
Okay.
Yes. So yesterday I think I was in court. Today is Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at the court myself.
Okay, who call?
Yeah,
here.
Yes, I want to support because or mini papa, so now my concern is about the substance of the case.
Welcome once again out of for finally Boo God Ababe reveal there happening here their course so our court concerning Shatawale's godfather Kofi Boat ne arrest to the FBI. Out of war the FBI a person more extradite Kofi Boat enfa no kwa broche na omunkonko hye na omundi asem no na out of war Shatawale ba wonten eba be live video e kansem Negana for Kase. Why is Shatawale ranting online? Shatawale Kasano or make a statement be Eka say a business gone wrong. Business gone wrong. Such statement no Kamekwa kwete to say I no correct because per the information ebuboba no na so much Kofi Boat. Any one guy be a friend of Frederick eko business deal be na ehonsem and aba ya chesa nipa Frederick no na omo check in WhatsApp chat mu no omo hu say onini Kofi Boat I have a conversation. So they came here for Kofi Boat for a further investigation. Out of war ehonsem and aba and the oko social media no so from Sammy Flex make a post on it. Oko this blogger Ami Adebra so we be make post to her. Omama almost 10 reasons why in here Kofi Boat innocent. Out of war, as at now, Oma free Kofi Boat in the lawyers. Person munche no munka asem whether I said they will allow Kofi Boat to be extradited or not because omunka could asem no. Boo God ababonting ababeki cancer more chichem say. Ghanaians, I are sometimes young to your
number no 1 million. Boom. Yes, FBI against scammers.
I mean, sir,
and let me also say in this conversation the interest is not on any kind of musicians that may have benefited from them. We are looking at this whole issue with scammers and the Bonia, a day every Ghana and what the facts are.
Okay, so I think the when I or I in the Ecoso, my concern really is about the substance of the case. Sana me I mean, so I think that early this week now, Mitri say, interdicting Kofi. Inti obi to say Kofi boat madam for power.
Okay.
Yes. So yesterday I think I was in court. Today is Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at the court myself.
Okay, who call?
Yeah,
here.
Yes, I want to support because or mini papa, so now my concern is about the substance of the case.
Okay.
And I'm because my sister Kano Obia patches okay, a my bad name ni Sanyomano. Yes, I know but with time a dino depending on the outcome of the case no I bet to me YP if you I mean the Kofi Boat I know not yet, so I can only say that from where I sit.
Okay.
Now I'm also I sit here as an example of somebody that have been accused of something before.
Okay.
And time vindicated me. So me can say in Kofona me say ayomu there and I say Bimuswa Omaya disappointed. Say Sanyoma Nesino. And I think they should give themselves time because time will vindicate the people that didn't do anything and also would stamp into reality in Koforma BBI, so I mean I think the noise is all over the place in Kofor. I don't know again, Mrs. Taka, I don't know why we are happy and when people are in some sort of a problem, it's sad. It tells you how sad we are in this country as a people. Oh, today me can say. Obi nam na obi bomba is assembling too. Oh, nti so na baby cry na assemble too na nkofo afa no World Cup na omo yes omuniachi. You understand? It's a very sad place that we are into. Omuntu me make us say strength to Kofi Boat and the wife and in the family. You know, everybody was there on that day. His friends, he had a lot of people to support.
Okay, so my just few minutes, can you give us what really happened at the court?
They be mean to me, Medaka.
Because there's a report of what transpired.
Report of kind of update. Na me nyemi na me ba be kind to kind. Me to make a just say the kind no. Yampa and Yampa, but me reporter. So summarize it.
Okay.
Because me say same more quarter. You know, because there's a reason why they went to that court. I think it's a magistrate or a district court.
You see, the problem is not with reporting what happened in court.
Okay, so what exactly you want?
It's making judgmental statements.
I know
of a case that is pending.
I know.
It's what they let me decide what happened.
Okay, so I'm saying
pass a judgment.
No, I can't. I can't. I'm just saying, say they were there for a specific reason. It's a magistrate or a district court, I'm sure.
Yeah, I almost say basic or something.
Yes, basic court. Katamantrichi. Yeah. Usually, Senate Assembly apparently the right court to allow the extradition.
Yeah.
And High Court and Supreme Court. So I think say a whole court. So say any lawyers, Kofi lawyers by, and I think the other two parties will be our lawyers by, and they argued.
The other two parties in the government side and what
I mean is they say okay, so there are three people in the booth, Kofi and two others. I don't know.
Oh, okay. The other people.
Then the state. The state is the state prosecutor.
Okay.
Facilitate extradition. You know, so by Kofi and the lawyers. So by and other individuals, there are about three. You know, so they argued their case out and made points. The reason why that cannot be done.
Okay, that he cannot be extradited
at this specific moment, or whether he can be extradited at all.
Okay.
What I said, they make their arguments, and I'm sure that the judge heard what they said, and also I think she adjourned the case to I think 1st July. I've been wondering, 1st July say a holiday.
It's a prayer, national prayer day.
Okay.
But I do not think on the
holiday. Okay. So that's what really transpired. But I mean, the lawyers of Kofi Boat did amazing because the arguments were solid. You know. So I think we're hoping for the best. The mechanism. So the people that are out there are almost, they are excited about. I don't know what they're excited about. And even if Kofi Boat is extradited to the United States, it's not like he's guilty. There are charges.
So innocent until
exactly. So these are just charges. You know, say bibini kra no court o we are makola court. What you say over kwa team for no ni level e ho no be ko no akwa kana sem. Nti anto ye be kana sem ewie ye be ka say or you guilty and so on you guilty. I don't know what your problem is. And even if he's found guilty or not guilty, I think it's none they are there. This court has no jurisdiction over the matter. Okay, so this is about whether you're very, very simple. You know, so I'm sure the arguments and whoever made the report might put that because obviously it's public. They say, I mean, can he be extradited or not? What you say, based on what the law says. Okay. If the law allows, say any no court, non kana sema or bekwa kana sem. What you say allow law no so allow because you see, Yaman say before you make an arrest, and this is like a general assertion, before you make an arrest, it depends on the jurisdiction, and not necessarily the office that's looking for you. Okay. So Yaman say Yoko show, maybe a CID office, maybe a police, depending on the office that is calling you, there are different approaches to it.
Actually, on the international law, when it comes to issues like this, when there's a case, not the victim, no, the country, victim, no one, or when what jurisdiction, or when they handle case, no, unless stated otherwise. Into this is
the victim is
the victims are old Americans, according to the story.
And yeah, no problem making.
If that country has got that
agreement
that agreement with us, country now, but maybe America has an agreement with Ghana in respect to extradition. So
it's the same way. Say yeah saw a finance minister
former finance
exactly sorry, former finance minister. My point I'm trying to say,
sorry, I don't mean to cut you. Okay, you continue.
My point I'm trying to say is that before the finance minister landed on the red notice, there was communication between the OSP's office and on one casa. What did they make an answer? So the question is, I don't know, these are things that I didn't hear in the court. Say at any point, you invite Kofi boat and I will be say, okay, yeah, sure, baby, and I want call. What you say? And is he on any wanted list? I'm sure some of these things may
any Interpol list be
good. So ABI say Sanyo Manaba and I shishano for a very long time and Dodi don't say then this is where we ebamu. But if you go into the merits of the matter and Sanyo money now and trust then what is the agency in the extradition? What you said, these are things I'm sure say the lawyers will throw about in court.
Okay, now, finally on the court, is it also you can maybe clarify? If it's not, we can just move on. Is it also the case that the FBI representation at the court presented a question of presented a document stating that Kofi Boat, that's his name, your friend,
yes,
was involved with one Frederick Asante in terms of money transaction to the tune of 300,000, not 100 million. The honor that's 100 million and 300,000. So the report is saying that it's 300,000 and linking Kofi Boat to that Frederick no and then the back court, and that, according to what happened in court, was a genuine business transaction and has nothing to do with scamming.
Okay, so again, I didn't hear all that in court.
Okay.
And then I'm saying the court that they went to has no jurisdiction to get into the matter. Now, I don't know who wrote this, but if anybody
is a reporter from the court,
yeah, I'm sure this will be part of your friend saying what you call it, arguments now. The lawyers,
exactly. It's an argument the lawyers presented.
But that's not the right forum for Kasan, because they are not there to talk about the merits of the matter. So ABI, they wanted to use that because I mean one of the things that I heard, they say Kofi has almost about 1,000 workers on Yomuyejuma.
Yes, company.
He runs multiple businesses. One of his businesses I know a cold store. Or a cold store, yes. So he has, I think, 300 direct workers and now 700 more agents are on Yomudili.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've known this for like a minute, so these are some of the things can't work out. The saying to let you know who you're dealing with and how come, and I say plucking it out of the system. So I'm sure
they dealt with this also in court.
Yes. I mean, these are things that his lawyers raised. So I'm sure this might, but me, man, I was in and out because then phone calls, you can't. So maybe I missed some of these. The fact of the matter is, no, that court has no jurisdiction, has no right, has no power, because that's not the matter before it.
Yeah, but they need to also prove to the FBI people that this person you want to pick is not involved in what you are accusing of, so you cannot pick him.
No. So what Matilda can I say? But the point of the matter is here, and that's one of the things. I don't know. Maybe if you read down the report, you hear.
Yeah,
Kofi Boat's lawyer raised the fact that his client. Any notice be as or nim class will be sure.
Yeah,
onim so will be sure. No one can say funny player.
Yeah, they stated it here.
Yeah, good. What I said, and that was a very solid point. After the proceedings, I saw the lawyer and said, "Hey, that was a good one." Because onim so will be sure now. Why won't he go and face last week I was seated here and said, "Say, Obi to say Hajia for I respect her, and she's a man more than the current, you know, so the former finance minister, because Hajia SMC, you know, on one kasa, you know, or you know, yes, from Britain." And the America, no facing whatever. And yes, so if you're a man and asema to you go, you don't run away. Yeah, nipa na edwani mpajoze. There be any whom you saw yare and so yare. You just come and do what you have to do.
But focus on,
you know. So I'm sure the lawyers made that assertion, and our presentation. So all those factors, I'm sure, will be
considered in whether
judgment to say strike that your man as a memo. And I think that there was something to they raised about say Oni Iyoko. So you know, so let's see what goes on. But whichever way I'm saying, say those who are talking are excited, you know, because M will be now wakodem nisika ombe eba okutokumi the guy is a nice guy in the family, nice family, and she samba when you jimmy sa and she only me ana. Oh me that's